Hello, good evening and welcome. My name's Trevor Fogriff from iDeLick Media, and with me today is Carvil Gunter.
Yeah.
Hi Calvin, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's been a very great experience being at the Liguanea Art Festival for the first, and to be quite honest, it have met and exceeded my expectation. And it's a great experience.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth here, I've been watching your artwork fly out of here. And I've noticed you just put one there, you put one in there, as soon as they go up, they go out, which is obviously the intention there. And yes, if you'd like to know all this artwork around me here, here's the person responsible for that. How long have you been doing this for?
Well, I've been doing art for the last, decade, but not on a consistent basis. However, my skill set has been developed over a decade, because for the metal, I've been doing metal fabrication just over a decade, and it has worked well in producing the quality artwork that I'm currently producing now.
Can I just explain to people about Calvin here? Calvin is what we call a mixed media artist, which means you use multiple forms of mediums. Now, what I'm realising here, there's not only paintings, there's also metal fabrication in regards of welding.
Yeah, that's right.
When you've got the metal, you're actually putting the metal into some kind of an art form, into a shape.
That's right.
Okay, and then you're framing it all.
Yes.
And then you've got, as I said before, the art.
Yeah.
But it's art with a distinctive and what I would call a very mature style.
Right.
10 years.
Yeah. It's for persons coming in the art field, most of them are looking at the shortcut. I think that you need to pay your dues and you need to develop your craft to ensure that it goes to the highest level, because it is that skill set, is that development that people are really going to buy, because people look at your work, they can tell, in terms of, the level of creativity, the level of years, how well you have developed your skill set. A lot of artists will just go out quickly now and they'll go on internet and they'll download stuff and they'll pay it from imagery. So they doesn't give themselves any time to develop their skill set. But I think it's absolutely critical as an artist that you pay your dues in developing your skill set to harness it to a level where it can now start to be appreciated in the industry.
Where you were before when you first started to where you are now, how long would it have taken you to actually produce something like this piece of artwork here, or this wonderful piece of artwork here?
Well, let me just respond to that. The more time-consuming part is really what's happening in my mind. So the mental processing is where it's most time-consuming. Once I'm able to conceptualize it, to go through all the different stages in my mind, sometimes it takes even more than a month. But once that's done, execution now becomes very easy, because it's already been processed. All the different steps have been worked out from a logistic standpoint, very sequentially. So it's now easy for me to go through those processes and
the material ready. But that's all based on the plan.
Right. So the planning is really what's very important to me.
Most definitely. And is this where you're at now, or are we now going to start venturing off into other types of mixed media, or maybe some other forms of, artwork or other styles?
Well, that's a great question, and I think the viewers need to understand and hear this. This question. I think each person have a uniqueness about them. I've found my uniqueness, and I've embraced my uniqueness. Now it's for me to take that uniqueness to the highest level. By taking it to the highest value, that's my objective.
Oh wow! Gosh, can't wait to see it. Your artwork now, we're here at Liguanea Art Festival, right down at the Old Hope Road, Kingston, Jamaica. What next in regards of exhibitions?
Well, what next now? I take immediately after the Liguanea show, I go through what I call a post-mortem, when I review all that I did at the show, or what I could have done better. I sat down and I go through a process of reviewing, looking at everything based on execution, planning, etc. Now, from that, I'll develop a plan moving forward. But it's very, I don't just run from show to show. I'm interested, it's very important that, strategically, that I plan well, and that I learn from any mistake that I would have made at the Liguanea Art Show. Even though it's a success.
And I'm taking, when we talk about make mistakes, would it be most of them be possibly communications in regards of planning, actually doing your homework about the show?
Well, the homework was done about the show. It was the first time coming into the show, so there's some level of learning about it. But I mean, I think I've covered most of the major areas that needed to be covered. Having said that,
Care to mention a few?
Covered. Well, I mean, in terms of, my manager is here, who's my wife, and she's also my PA. So that it was important to have somebody who understand me, understand the work, to be with me as a part of my team, to do answer question and to deal with some of the volume of load, to take that pressure from me. So that was taken in terms of planning. Also, we did printing. We print what we thought was enough material.
Yes.
But as you know, based on the overwhelming support, it have run out. So then that's something that we now have to take back to the drawing board and print surplus to ensure that that does not repeat.
You know what, that's such a wealth of information, especially for people who are actually looking to get their artwork out into exhibitions and they're probably doing their own exhibitions and things like that. Which leads on to my next question. Will you be doing a private exhibition?
Well, what I will be doing in terms of, there are private exhibitions that will be done, there are solo exhibitions that will be done, but what's important now is looking at the drawing board, look where my work is, do an overall, introspection, see where I'm going and ensure that everything fits into my master plan.
Wow. Listen, I can't wait to meet you again to see where you're going to be at. Calvin, it's been great speaking to you, but before we go here, is it possible to let everyone know where they can see some more of your artwork?
Well, as you know, most of my artwork is currently online. It's at creativehearts.jimdo.com. That's creativeheartz.jimdo.com. creativeheart.jimdo.com. If you go to creativeheart.jimdo.com, 70% of my work are currently up. I'll be uploading new stuff. Please understand that 100% of the volume of my work can't be up because there are collectors who have been very selective and for their personal relationship that I have with them. Not all my work will be displayed, but a large volume will be displayed for you to do a value, to see my progress and see the volume of a work that have been put out, so you can do a progress and be a part of this intricate journey that have been, really been launched from Liguanea. It has started prior to Liguanea, but this is a major launching point for my hard work and for my career moving forward.
Fantastic. Listen, Carvil Gunter, many thanks from iDeLick Media, and I hope to see you again sometime in the future.
It was a pleasure, and the same to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good.